weapons that changed warfare forever, from ancient swords to modern nukes. Imagine a world without weapons. Impossible, isn't it? From the first sharpened stone to the latest drone technology, weapons have shaped the course of human history, driving innovation and determining the rise and fall of empires. Join us as we explore the weapons that revolutionized warfare, forever altering the landscape of conflict. The ancient world saw the dawn of organized warfare, and with it, the development of weapons that provided a decisive edge on the battlefield. These early innovations laid the foundation for centuries of military strategy and technological advancement. The discovery and mastery of metalworking marked a turning point in military history. Bronze and later iron weapons offered a significant advantage over earlier stone and wooden tools. Swords, spears, and shields became the standard equipment for soldiers. These weapons allowed for more effective close-quarters combat and provided better protection against enemy attacks. The ability to mass-produce these weapons also allowed armies to equip larger forces, increasing their overall power. The chariot was a revolutionary weapon that transformed warfare in the ancient world. It provided a mobile platform for archers and warriors, allowing them to strike quickly and effectively. The chariot increased speed and maneuverability on the battlefield. This allowed armies to outflank their enemies and deliver devastating blows. The chariot was particularly effective in open terrain, where its speed and mobility could be fully utilized. The Roman legion was a highly disciplined and well-equipped fighting force that conquered vast territories. Their success was due in part to their superior weaponry and tactics. The gladius, a short sword, and the pilum, a javelin, were the primary weapons of the Roman legionary. The gladius was ideal for close-quarters combat, while the pilum was designed to disrupt enemy formations before engagement. This combination of weapons, along with their rigorous training, made the Roman legion a formidable force. The medieval period was characterized by fortified castles and protracted sieges. This era saw the development of new weapons designed to overcome these defensive structures, as well as the introduction of gunpowder, which would eventually revolutionize warfare. Siege weaponry played a crucial role in medieval warfare. These massive machines were designed to breach castle walls and force the surrender of the defenders. The trebuchet and catapult were the most common types of siege weapons. These machines could hurl massive stones and other projectiles over long distances, causing significant damage to fortifications. The development of siege weaponry altered the dynamics of fortified warfare, making castles more vulnerable to attack. The longbow was a formidable weapon that gave English archers a significant advantage on the battlefield. Its superior range and accuracy made it a deadly weapon against both infantry and cavalry. The longbow could fire arrows over long distances with great accuracy. This allowed archers to inflict heavy casualties on the enemy before they could even engage in close combat. The longbow played a key role in several major English victories, including the Battle of Agincourt. Gunpowder, originally invented in China, eventually made its way to Europe, where it would transform warfare forever. Its explosive properties led to the development of cannons and firearms. Cannons and firearms gradually replaced traditional weapons like swords and spears. These new weapons offered increased firepower and range, changing the tactics of warfare. The introduction of gunpowder marked the beginning of a new era in military history. The Industrial Revolution brought about unprecedented technological advancements, which led to a rapid acceleration in weapon development. Mass production techniques made firearms more efficient and readily available, while new technologies introduced entirely new types of weapons. Mass production techniques revolutionized the manufacturing of firearms. This allowed for the efficient and cost-effective production of large quantities of weapons. The rifle and machine gun became the standard weapons of infantry. These weapons offered increased accuracy and firepower compared to earlier firearms. Mass production made it possible to equip entire armies with these advanced weapons, leading to a significant increase in the scale and intensity of warfare. The increased firepower and availability of weapons during the Industrial Revolution led to a dramatic increase in casualties. Conflicts like the American Civil War and World War I saw unprecedented levels of death and destruction. The American Civil War was one of the first major conflicts to be fought with mass-produced firearms. The resulting casualties were staggering. World War I saw even greater levels of destruction, as new technologies like machine guns and artillery were used on a massive scale. The Industrial Revolution also saw the development of entirely new types of weapons, including tanks, airplanes, and chemical weapons. These technologies added new dimensions to warfare. Tanks provided armored mobility on the battlefield, allowing troops to break through enemy lines. Airplanes introduced the concept of aerial bombardment, allowing for attacks on targets far behind enemy lines. Chemical weapons, such as poison gas, were used to devastating effect, causing widespread panic and death. The 20th century was marked by the development of the most destructive weapon ever created, the atomic bomb. This ushered in the nuclear age and fundamentally changed the nature of warfare. The atomic bomb was used in World War II, demonstrating its devastating power. Its use ushered in the nuclear age, a period defined by the threat of nuclear annihilation. The atomic bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki resulted in the deaths of hundreds of thousands of people. The sheer scale of destruction caused by these weapons shocked the world and led to a global effort to prevent their further use. The concept of mutually assured destruction, MAD, shaped global politics for decades. It served as a deterrent against large-scale conflicts between nuclear powers. MAD is based on the idea that any nuclear attack would inevitably lead to a retaliatory strike, resulting in the destruction of both sides. This threat of mutual annihilation has deterred nuclear powers from engaging in direct military conflict, leading to a period of relative peace, albeit one overshadowed by the constant threat of nuclear war. Modern warfare is characterized by the use of advanced technologies such as drones, cyber warfare, and precision-guided munitions. These technologies are reshaping the nature of conflict. Drones provide reconnaissance and strike capabilities without risking human lives. Cyber warfare allows for attacks on enemy infrastructure and communications networks. Precision-guided munitions allow for more accurate targeting, reducing collateral damage. These advancements are making warfare more complex and unpredictable. From the ancient sword to the modern drone, weapons have always been at the forefront of human conflict. They have driven innovation, shaped empires, and determined the course of history. As technology continues to advance, the future of warfare remains uncertain. But one thing is clear: the quest for more effective and powerful weapons will continue to shape our world. Now that you've journeyed through the evolution of weaponry, deepen your understanding. Subscribe to our channel for more in-depth explorations of military history and technology. Leave a comment below sharing which weapon you found most impactful and why. Finally, share this video with fellow history enthusiasts to spark engaging discussions about the ever-changing landscape of warfare.